Hello and welcome to Military Mayday Media, where we're pointing out a few articles on the internet. I got a couple here. These are more political, but I just want to talk about some things here. This Jim Jordan, he predicts Trump will not go after his political opponents. He's exactly right. He doesn't mean that like I mean it, whereas they're friends, they're buddies. He's going to help his buddies out. It's all a big game. If we haven't figured this out so far, we're in big trouble. But yeah, you're right. He didn't go after Hillary. He didn't go after anybody. When he becomes president, those people from J6 will just sit in there. He'll pardon known criminals and bankers. And there's a certain religious group that's backed him, that they back all parties. I can't say it. I'll be called some kind of a name. And I just wanted to say, that this is getting kind of ridiculous. The men of this country are going to have to just stand up and do some sort of a walk around their city, states, and federal houses. Only instead of going to one place, we just need to keep it in our counties. There's like 300 counties, 3,000 counties, real close, not quite. They can't. That right there would show them that we're all awake. Good luck trying to get that like that done. I think the more ways we got to communicate, the less we communicate. It's funny like that. Here is Susie Wiles. This is his chief of staff now. She's not a person from overseas. Whose name I don't want to say. She's actually a Protestant, I believe it is. But she's part of the good old boys. She's the Swamp Thing. We're going to go and read through this one. This is a quick article. President-elect Donald Trump's first key appointment since his victory this week came with a historic choice. He selected Susie Wiles to be his White House chief of staff, making her the first woman appointed to the position. Wiles, Trump's campaign manager for his 2024 run, has been widely credited for his victory. New York Times described her as perhaps the most significant voice inside Mr. Trump's third presidential campaign. Democratic Florida Rep. Jared Maskowitz has highlighted the effectiveness of Wiles' strategy. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Wiles has a long history working for Republican politicians and their campaigns. The 67-year-old that she worked for Jack Kemp in the 70s, Reagan in the 80s, Mayor John Delaney and John Payton in Jacksonville. Well respected. I think she has something to do with Governor DeSantis. She was working for him, but then she changed. Oh, here you go, not DeSantis. Yet she has also been credited for why Trump eventually became the GOP's primary candidate, not DeSantis. The day DeSantis ended his presidential bid, Wiles posted "bye-bye" on X, formerly Twitter. Wiles chose to stay in Florida and managed Florida Governor Ron's successful campaign for governor, yet she has also been credited for why Trump eventually became. Yeah, there's some kind of whatever happened, and then she switched, and basically I guess she got Trump in. Personally, I'd vote the bum on the street before I voted anybody that is running that I've ever looked at. I don't even vote for the president. It's all the electoral college. I try to vote locally if I do, and I haven't voted locally in probably 20 years because even that's so backwards, scammed up. It's the people running. They're just as crooked as everybody else, really. Everybody else is a conspiracy theorist if they do anything like that. But yeah, this is what you got, and he's going to continue to fill the swamp. He's going to replace everybody. He's not going to make any arrests. He won't pardon anybody. He won't pardon one J6er, but he'll pardon, 20 bankers that's ripped you off and stolen your life's worth. That's what he'll do. That's what he did the first time. He's a swamp thing himself. Like I said, I hate Kamala. I hate Joe Biden. I hate Trump. Ted Cruz would be my pick if I was going to pick some kind of a president, it would be him or Rand Paul. But you don't hear nothing out of those guys nowadays. They look like they're about ready to leave America like I am. Here's another story. NYC gang attack, or I'm sorry, outside of McDonald's. Oh, that's a different one. Okay, well, here's September. McDonald's robbery gang targeted restaurants. Oh, that's September 9th. I'm sorry. Well, there was a robbery or a gang, some kind of gang thing happened at a McDonald's, and just the other day, I think it was. There's a story on it. Pretty interesting stuff. It's coming to your areas, because what had happened was it was a nice, expensive area, and all of a sudden there's just gangs all over these places now, and they're coming in and doing gang stuff in McDonald's. So, anywho, like, subscribe. Thank you.